Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new painting tutorial, and this time I'm going to paint this miniature from Necromunda. This is the Bounty Hunter from the Escher Warband, and I'm going to paint her here in the channel. So to start, I will start by the skin, or with the skin, and I will start using this is called Arabic Shadow. So it's quite a dark skin, and as you can see, I have the head separated from the body, and I have also this not glued, and I'm still wondering if I want or not to put this on the miniature. Okay, so because yeah, I know that all they should have that, but I'm not sure if I want to add this piece. So I'm going to apply now this Arabic shade or shadow, Arabic shadow on the miniature. So we are going to do all the parts where we have skin. This is going to be this part. I want to go for, as you can see, quite a bronze skin. Okay. So I'm doing that, and I'm back when this is done. Okay, we have the skin done. Next step, I'm going to do this type of fur that he has under this type of top of armor, yeah, breast armor plate, and I'm going to apply this on this area. Okay, so again I'm going to apply this base color here. This miniature have very, as any Games Workshop Forge World miniature, they normally have very small details. I will try to paint this miniature by zones. Okay, so I will only do that in that moment. This fur here, and for the colors, I will try to match my Escher colors. So I'm going to use yellow for the armor plates. Okay. Or for some of them. So next I'm going to use Iriel yellow to do different armor plates that I want to be yellow. Starting by I know that the original miniature does not have this in yellow, but I prefer to do it like that. Okay, so I will apply yellow in several places. This is one, this is another one. We'll apply it here on the knee, on the back armor, and I will do just one shoulder plate. Okay, so I want to do it. I want to put now just was to mark you where I'm going to apply this, but I'm going to put this yellow, and I will be back once this is done. So while the yellow is drying, I will work on the hair, and for the hair I will go for a very dark brown. So I will start using Gopher Brown. We are going to keep the hair in natural color, or we say quite natural color, that is brown, and then we are going to add color with all the ornaments. So we are going to apply this on all where we have hair without ornaments. Okay, so I do that. When I'm doing that, while I'm waiting that the yellow is drying here. So this is another advantage to have the miniature split at this stage. So you can play while one part is drying, you can work on another part. Okay. So I'm going to apply Godot Brown here, and I'm back once it is done. Okay, this is how it looks like when the hair is done. Okay, so it's these tails or plus this part there. Now we go back to the main body, and I'm going to use Cassandra yellow to add some shading on the yellow. Okay, the Cassandra yellow is more orange in reality, so I want to add this orange tonality, but what I want to do is to emphasize the part where I need shadow. Okay, for example, here I go overall, but then I put more wash on the bottom. I remove a little bit from the top and do the same here. We can later on clean up a little bit more, but I like how it looks like. I'm going to do the same here. Okay, and then on the back we do the same. I'm doing that now because you can see this can mess up a little bit with the color I want to do later on. The metallic, so if this yellow goes in the metallic, it will be very visible. This here I will add more at the bottom. I will do the same here. Okay. Now we wait that this dries. And I will come back for the next step. This here I need to put a little bit up the wash. Be sure that you cover the full area. Okay, so I wait that this dries and I will be back. Okay, this is how it looks like once the wash have dried. And next I'm going to use Iron Breaker to do some of the armor parts. Okay, we're going to take Iron Breaker and take a thin brush. And for example, I'm going to do, and this is what I wanted to do first, the wash. So now very carefully I want to go next to the yellow. Do this. I'm realizing that maybe it was not the right choice to do the gray for the cloth that is just under the armor, so most likely we'll need to change the color of this part. as well this shoulder part, for example. Shoulder part here. Okay, and I will do this bracelet. Okay, so I keep applying the metal on the different parts, and I show you how it looks like once it's done. Okay, this is how it's looking like now. The only thing here I make a mistake. I was going to make this frame with a metallization, but at the end I think all this frame around the knee protection is leather. It's the same leather that goes at the back. Sorry. So I will not do that. So and here I think at the moment I will keep the gray. I put the metallization here, but now I realize that we have a little bit of t-shirt appearing in other places. So at the end, for the t-shirt I will change my mind and I will go for a cream color. Like for example, we can use Flake One Flesh, okay, we can use Batibone. So this will give a very neutral color that will contrast with the silver, okay, especially after doing the washes. So I'm going to apply this neutral color. I'm going to apply Flake One Flesh on this t-shirt. We can also use the rest of gray or any other white, but I suggest to use a white type of color. Okay, and I apply this. Sometimes, yeah, it is impossible to avoid to do this correction when you are this way. It's very important to paint with thin layers, so you can always come back if it is needed and change the color. I'm going to do as well this part here. So this is quite here. In the front I will not do. So I do this. When we do the wash it will be more contrasting. It's going to be quite slow, but I want to be precise at this point. paint is quite thin. Okay, now it's better. Okay, I'm going to do one big area and I'm going to do the trousers. The trousers I will go for, I think I will go for greenish blue, so I will use the fan. Okay, instead of going black as in the original one. Okay, and I will leave this type of bells unpainted as well, and this type of things that they're there. Okay, so thin down a little bit the paint. Again, this can be quite time consuming. You can go a little bit on the bells, but I prefer to not to cover completely the bells because I want to leave them visible for the next step. Okay. Okay. Good. Then I to also go on top of the bells here. So I will finalize the trousers and I'm back once it's done. Okay, next step, I'm going to apply a couple of washes. So I'm going to apply with air shade on the skin. Okay, we are going to apply this later on more times. But as I said, I want to paint a little bit by zones and see how the color is building up in that case. So I will do the face here. Okay. I want to see all this detail on the face. Okay, and we are going to do the same on the rest of the skin. Okay, so we apply that and we wait that this dries. So, and the next wash that I'm going to apply is Nun oil that will go mainly on the metallic parts. Okay, you will see that I will need to apply it in other areas later on, but I will apply this mainly on the metallic parts now and on the trousers. Okay, and we are going to do the hair as well, so you can see now all the metallic parts. Is in order. This will help a lot to see the different details, and then we can work on them later on. Okay, so we do here, we're going to do the rim of the armor and all the different parts. Okay, on the armor I have to be careful not to go out of place. Here we need to like that. So the delicate part will be the armor, where we have to be careful not to dirten the yellow. Okay. Something like that. We do all around. Okay, so I will do the rest of the metallic, and as well I'm going to do the hair here with this color. Okay, so I will finalize that and I'm back. Okay, the wash has dried. Now you can see that there is much better definition, and I realized that I forgot here the second knee protection to put yellow, so I will put the yellow now. And we are going to work a little bit more. Put the yellow, and then we need to wait, and we will do the white. So I will apply the same colors that we have applied to the other parts of the protections. Okay, and while this is drying to be able, we are going to start working on the bells and all the different ornaments. So I will remember that this one here we put it was called this Flake One Flash. Okay, so now I will leave it like that. We need to do a white there. This one I will do the bell first. So I'm going to apply on the bells a brown, and I will go for a different tonality of brown. So I will use more fun brown. Okay. We are going to do all the I'm going to do the bells and ornaments that we have around here. Okay. There, we don't do the buckle of the belt. Okay. This one down. Okay, and I will use the same brown to do this part here, around this protection. Okay, remember that I make the mistake at the beginning that I was thinking that this was like a metal piece, and I realized that it's mainly leather around this protection. Okay, so we're going to apply this as well here. Okay, so this I'm going to do this. I will not do the vertical ones. I will look for a different color, a different brown most likely. Okay, so I do this with more from brown, and I will be back once this is done. Okay, the bells are done. Next step, I'm going to do this type of I would not use red for that, so I will use tired sand. So I'm going for this type of color, and we are going to paint these things that have the trousers on the side. They're like protections. Okay, we're going to paint this. Type of things. And as well in this side. That's all. And next I'm going to use no purple color, and with that we are going to do other ornaments. So I'm going to use scrap pink, okay, because I want to keep the paint job. I was thinking, instead of using red for that, I prefer to go for this pinkish color. Okay, so I'm going to paint this thing, this type of tabard. Goes like that. Okay. Yeah, I should do the gem. I will do it in the same, in a purple color as well, but I will do it later on, the gem of the buckle, because first I need to do the frame on gold. Okay, I will paint this, and I will paint this piece of cloth that is there. Okay, we're going to add this as well on the hair, maybe in the form of the feathers she's wearing. Okay, so we are going to paint this and finalize that. So let's do that. I'm going to apply it here. Okay. I have applied now. I decided at the end to go for all the base colors to see how it looks like, and then we will need to start dedicating time for the details. Okay, apply a little bit more here. Let's finalize the belts that we have on the trousers. So the last ones I will use graveyard, or we can use XV88, so to use one color that is now available. Okay, we can use XV88. We are going to do this type of vertical ornaments. Okay, we have also one here. We have another one here. Don't worry if now the contrast is not very visible with the color we have applied there, but this will change. Okay. Okay. So now, I forgot to do it before, but we can do it now. I'm going to use again Morphin Brown to do this part here of the rifle. Okay. She has there the mark. The counting of the objective, of the targets that she managed to hit. We're going to do it here. I will do another color for the pistol. Okay. Do something like that. I think now it's more visible. Okay, let's do the gold ornaments because I need to do the buckle. To do the buckle, I want to do the bells and do the white stairs, and to do that I need to do the buckle first. So I'm going to use Retributor armor. So this is this one. With that we are going to do the gold ornaments on different parts. Okay. So of course we are going to do the ornament of the buckle. Right. As you can see, I'm painting as well. And then we are going to do ornaments that we want to apply. We want to paint on the pistol, for example. You can do this one. You can do other type of decoration that you want to do on the pistols and on the cans. For example, this is why the muzzle, I leave it like that. I will do the muzzle of the gun. We can do, for example, this part there. For example, this ornament here, just to add a little bit more of, to give the look that this is really a crafted weapon. We have a nice looking weapon. we can do this part as to finalize, for example. And this part here. I think this is enough for the moment. Okay, on gold, I will do the handle here. And these rings. No, I did small mistakes. So I will use Gother Brown that is darker than the color I used before. I will clean up a little bit. There. And I'm correcting where I did the mistakes. Okay, and now we are ready to do some washes, and then we need to wait that this dries. So I'm going to use now Agwax Earthshade. And I'm going to apply this on the bells. Okay. I will go as well over the buckle. We'll go over this thing. And you see now that everything is much more visible. Okay. Here as well. Go down here. We make sure that we don't miss any part. Okay. Now I'm I'm going to use Seraphine Sepia. On the t-shirt that is under the armor. Okay. I forgot. I was actually one part of the weapon. And I will wait before doing more washes. So I wait that this dries and I come back. Okay, next I'm going to use Dvachi Violet and I'm going to apply this on the parts we have put the purple. Okay, I'm going to apply this on this type of tabard. And I'm thinking we are going to use the feathers in part on this purple, and then we're going to add maybe a green color or something like that. We don't have to forget to put the orange that I forgot before on the knee protection. Okay, we put this here. I put this one as well here. I will remove the pattern top here. Okay. So far I like quite combination of color that I have here. Okay, as yeah, we cannot apply now the orange there because the orange will start flowing into the purple or the other way around and will mess up everything. But while this is drying, I can work the last in parts that I want to be very dark, like black. Okay, but instead of using black as a base color, I'm going to use Ashen Grey. Not Reaper, Ashen Grey. Okay, this is quite a dark grey, and we are going to put this on the shoes and on the gloves. Okay, so we have here the shoes. I have seen that the Games Workshop is paint. Oh, not Games Workshop, sorry. The person, the painter, have painted the bottom of the shoes in metal. I don't think you will wear metal, the metal on the bottom. Well, you can make the metal for the heel, but not all the base of the shoe, because then you don't have any type of flexibility. And yeah, I don't think you want to have metal neither to run on top of metallic pathways, right? But so far I'm going to apply now this gray, and then I will see how I do the base of the shoe. Okay, so I apply this here, I apply this on the glove, and I'm back for the next step. Now I'm going to use again Cassandra Yellow, and I will put this on the knee protection that we just did recently. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to do as well a little bit here. I realized that the silver went a little bit on the yellow, so I want to put a little bit of custom dot yellow there. Okay, don't worry, later on we are going to clean up this. Now I'm going to use Raglan Flay Shade on the gold. I'm going to apply this one here. This will give a very nice shading on the gold. Okay, I'm going to apply a little bit, and will help to contrast with the metallic, the other metallic. Okay, I'm checking that I'm not going. You can see that it's looking quite nice. Here we are going to clean up later on the transition with the wood. I'm going to apply a little bit here. This part. Then on the handle. We're going to do as well the ornaments she's having. And that's all. And the buckle. Okay, I'm still waiting that the dark gray is drying. Okay, so we can start, let's go, yeah, let's keep working here. We can start highlighting the skin. Okay, we can start now start doing the highlights while I'm waiting that this dries. So on the skin, now I'm going to use Benblade Brown. Yeah, I'm going to use Benblade Brown. I will start doing the highlight. Okay. Like that. The contrast is too not convinced about this contrast, so I think I will. This is something that yeah, you need to think when you are highlighting, because the original color was this one. It looks like Benblade Brown is a good option, but there are also Taiyan Sun can be a good option. So I will test now with Taiyan Sun, although it's very yellowish and I don't like this one. So what we can do is the next tweak. So let's apply Taiyan Sun. Again, a lot of this is experimentation, right? And here I'm doing a little bit. So Taiyan Sun looks quite good. I think I like it more than Velvet Brown. You can see I try to find all the different musculature. I forgot that there is an ornament there that I just touched by mistake. Okay, and I'm going to apply as well here. Good. And apply the hand. We don't need to forget the hand. Finger. So this. Okay. When I'm talking, I'll stop talking because I'm really concentrate. Okay, and now let's do this part of the arm, the biceps. Okay, now we have more or less all the musculature pick up, but the transitions are too harsh. So what we can do now is to use the wash as it is a glaze. Okay, remember, better to use the sand than Bentley Brown. Now I'm taking Agax Air Shade. Okay, and I will use it like if it was a glaze to give a filter of color to all the parts. And this will help. And we will wait that this dries. Okay. I think I will give also a little bit of Agax Air Shade on the weapons to give. I don't want a super clean metal, so to give the sensation of more old weapon. Okay, to give the sensation of a weapon that it's quite used as well. Okay, there. Adding some brown to the metallic, so some wash browns, is also helping. I find that it's also helping to make the metallics. Okay, there, and we don't need to forget the arm. Here. And we are not done with that. Okay. I think now the skin is looking quite interesting. Good. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take nude oil and do the parts we painted before quite a while ago with dark gray, that are the shoes and the glove. Okay, we put it here. On the shoes we can be generous with the wash, as I want it really to darken it to look more black than grey. As well, the same for the glove. Okay, we look for the glove. Here not that too concerned if it makes a little bit with the air shade. Okay, now we need to wait again, but here I think I will finalize part 1 of the tutorial on the paint job on Kria, the Bounty Hunter of the Escher. So I hope you find interesting up to now the paint job. I hope you like what you have seen up to now, and in the next part I'm going to start doing more highlights and more details on this miniature. Looks very fun to paint, looks quite awesome, but also have very small details. So here we have one part and here we have the face, okay? So that's all for this first part. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching.